Hey guys, I didn't want to start with music for this one, cause this is gonna get a little deep. Um, this is a story I didn't think I would ever tell, but I feel like this might help someone to know you're not alone, and you're not the only one who felt this way before. So I'm gonna start with a poem. Give me a moment, okay? So, the name of the poem is called Almost Gone. I could have ended my life, but I didn't. So true in so many ways. I thought I was done here. Way too many nights I thought no one would care if I was gone. But it was something or someone who kept reminding me, I'm not done here yet. I was almost gone, but I'm happy I didn't. So, if you want to guess what we're going to talk about, this episode of How to Grow, I wanted to talk about my suicide story and one of the reasons why I have attempted to take my own life. As I've talked on here before in my past, I took my grandmother's passing really hard. And I was being reckless at that time, doing all sorts of things. I was drinking a lot, popping pills. I wasn't sleeping at night. I would literally be up and roaming the streets of Tampa all night. And I'd probably end up at a Walmart somewhere that wasn't the one I was working at, or in an adult store where I just faded in with the crowd. It's going to be a lot of ums in this. This is kind of a hard subject for me to talk about. I would say 6 months after she passed, I lost my car that I had at the time. And then my roommates figured out before I lost my car that I was never home at night. Yeah, I was staying with other people at the time, and they freaked out about it. And after losing my car, and also them making sure I stayed home at night because they were worried about what I was doing, my depression really kicked in then. And it was crazy because I would always watch like comedies and stuff like that, anything to make me laugh or feel anything. And I felt nothing at all. I just wanted to be numb. And one day, I was looking at old photos of my grandmother and missing her and wishing I could see her. So I decided to take a handful of pills, and I tried to end my life. What didn't help that week also, at the time I actually let my parents take care of my daughter because I was an emotional mess, and I don't like my kids to see me when I'm not in a good state of mind frame, because I believe mental illness, it hops. It becomes hereditary if you go through it with your kids around. But it didn't help when my parents kind of turned my daughter against me and had her calling me and saying that she hated me and she didn't love me anymore, and that kind of put the final nail in the coffin. I tried to drink myself to death that week. I tried popping too many pills. I even almost tried to walk out in traffic, and my roommate stopped me. I always thought if I ever did kill myself, I never wanted to be something that people would have to clean up after. So I wouldn't slit my wrist, I wouldn't hang myself, blow my brains out, anything like that. I was in so much pain at that time. And to make things worse, one of the ways that I normally redirect my pain is in my writing. I couldn't even do that at that time because of all I could write about is my grandma and how much I missed her. And it took a letter from my older brother to get to me, and it made me realize I'm not done yet. And I had to keep pushing through and going, and now I'm doing better. Now I know I have a purpose here. I might be slowly coming into it, but yes, I know I have a purpose here now. So, to everyone who think that they don't have a purpose here, you do. To everyone who thinks no one loves them or they won't be missed, I love you and I'll miss you deeply. And I'm not saying it just to be condescending or something. No, I genuinely mean it. Because all it took is one person to say, you're not done yet and I still love you. For me not to take my own life. And please, especially at this time frame with people still stuck in the house, and I know it's like harder now because of the new way of living, and it is going to be a challenge for a while for everyone. Please be as safe as you can. Don't hurt yourself. Let me see if I can find the suicide prevention line. I keep it on here because whenever I do talk about my mental health issues, I always will direct you guys to that, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm trying to promote something, which I'm not. And I'm going to give you this number just in case you need to talk to someone. It's 24 hours. It's 1-800-273-8255. Once again, 1-800-273-8255. The best thing I ever did for myself is getting help. Is admitting my flaws, admitting what was wrong, and getting help. Because I'm still needed here. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, whenever you're listening to this. And I love you guys. And thank you for listening. Bye.